Hi everyone, welcome to Family Night. My name is Terica. I'm the Children's Librarian here at the West Bend Community Memorial Library. Thanks for coming out tonight virtually. Tonight's show is sponsored by Shannon M. Wink of American Family Insurance. Can we give them a round of applause? Okay, if you haven't signed up for summer reading yet, you should do that really soon. We started on June 15th, and you can sign up on Beanstack if you'd like to do it virtually, or you can come into the library and sign up over Facebook, or at the Children's Desk, sorry about that. Okay, so if you want to come in on Mondays, we have crafts that you can pick up. We have one for all ages 2 through 18. You can pick up a bag and take it home if you'd like. We have a guessing jar every Monday. This one will be through this week, and then we will have a new one on Monday. And next week's family night is Jeff Akins. He's the bubble guy. So he'll be doing a show called Bubble Wonders. It's July 2nd. Instead of on Facebook Live, it will be over Zoom. So you do need to check if with the library to register or email me to register so you get the Zoom ID. All right, now for tonight's show, let's give Randy Peterson a warm welcome.
All right. Hello, everybody. If I could, I'd like to be a starfish underneath the sea. I'd take a ride upon a whale, slide right off his mighty tail. Imagine that. Imagine your story. Surely have a ball. If I were only 1 inch tall, I'd find a bowl of Jell-O, nice and green, use it for a trampoline. Imagine that. Imagine your story. Well, hello everybody. My name is Randy Peterson, and I am here tonight to help celebrate the West Bend Community Memorial Library's summer reading program. The theme this summer, in case you don't know, is Imagine Your Story. So I have a show for you tonight that's filled with some of my favorite stories and story songs and a few fairy tales. But I can't do it by myself. I'm going to need your help to do this show. So wherever you are, if you would join in with singing or whatever I need, I would just love that. So let's get started right now. I want to warm everybody up with a very, very simple story song. This is called Something in My Shoe. So to do this one, first I'm going to ask a question. I will ask, you know what fell out? And I need everybody to say, what fell out? So let's practice that right now. You know what fell out? What fell out? Awesome. Perfect. I could hear you. And if I say a little wee stone, clap 2 times. Little wee stone, go. And if I say a bouncing ball, go boing, boing. Everybody try that. Boing, boing. If I say a flying bird, you go tweet, tweet. Everybody do the bird, go tweet, tweet. If I say a locomotive, reach up and grab that train engine whistle. Woo, woo. Now you know how to do the parts in the song called Something in My Shoe. I went out to go for a walk. I didn't get more than half a block. I had trouble with my foot. Oh, something was in my shoe. I took it off and I shook it. Look it, look it, look it. You know what fell out? What fell out? A little wee stone. So I put my shoes back on my feet, kept on walking down the street. Hey, everybody. Would you help me sing this part? It goes like this. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Every time that comes by, help me out, all right? Well, I went walking to the store. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4. I had trouble with my foot. Oh, something was in my shoe. I took it off and I shook it. Look it, look it, look it. You know what fell out? What fell out? A bouncing ball, boing, boing, and a little wee stone. So I put my shoes back on my feet, kept on walking down the street. Everybody help me now. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Well, I went driving in my car. I didn't drive very far. trouble with my foot. Oh, something was in my shoe. I took it off and I shook it. Look it, look it, look it. You know what fell out? A flying bird. Tweet, tweet. A bouncing ball. Boing, boing. And a little wee stone. So I put my shoes back on my feet, kept on walking down the street. Come on, everybody! Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Well, I went home and stood on my kitchen floor. I didn't think I'd have any more trouble with my foot. But something was in my shoe. I took it off and I shook it. Look it. Look it, look it. You know what fell out? No, I'm sorry, but this one is really big. We have to be louder. You know what fell out? What fell out? A locomotive. Choo, choo. A flying bird. Tweet, tweet. A bouncing ball. Boing, boing. And a little wee stone. So I went to my room in bare feet, climbed into bed, and I went to sleep. Oh, give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. Good job. Well, let me see. We have some friends who are listening. Let me see who we are. Oh, John. Hey, John. Ryan. Great to have you here tonight, Ryan. How about Rachel? Awesome, Rachel. Thanks for watching. Let me see. Ramaya. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's a beautiful name. Ramaya. Grace, hello Grace, and Tyler. It's good to see you all. I'm glad you're with me. Well, imagine your story. I tell you, I'm in the right place. I wish you all were here with me because I'm looking around and I see books. Books full of awesome stories. I've always loved reading. And I remember the earliest stories that I remember reading or having read to me, really, were fairy tales. Like the Three Little Pigs. I loved that one when I was little. I was going to say the Jolly Green Giant, but Jack and the Beanstalk is what I meant. So what I want to do is a story that you probably know. It is called the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I was looking over here because we have some new joiners. Michael and the Patterson family. Great to have you all along. So this is the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Now, maybe you don't know that story. Let me catch you up. It's about three bears. A papa bear, a mama bear, and a baby bear. They lived in the woods in a little log cabin. Now, one day, Mama Bear decided she was going to make a big pot of tasty porridge. The bears love porridge. She poured some into 3 bowls, one for each of them. But when they sat down, it was too hot to eat. So they went and took a walk in the woods while it cooled down. Now, what those bears did not know was that also in that forest, on a different trail, was a little girl out for a walk. Her name is Goldilocks, and this is their story. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Hey, you guys could sing that with me, I bet. All you do is go, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Yeah, but sing a little louder. Go, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Well, they were walking through the woods without a care. Let's catch up to Goldilocks first, all right? Walking through the woods, feeling so fine, Goldilocks said, what smells so divine? It's coming from that little log cabin. Hey, hey, hey. She said, I think I'll stop and ask for some lunch. What could they say? Well, Goldie knocked once, Goldie knocked twice. There's nobody home, but it smells so nice. She opened up the door, walked in, and looked around. Oh, there's what smells so good. 3 bowls of porridge on the table was what she found. Well, she had to taste it, you know. Well, the first one's too hot. The second's too cold. The third one, though, the little bowl, was just right. She ate the whole bowl, but who lives in that house she does not know. Hey, Goldie, you better get out. You know it's so. Help me sing, everybody. Goldilocks and the three bears. Oh, I can't hear you. Can you be a little louder? Goldilocks and the three bears. Well, in their living room, she found 3 chairs. Well, she had to sit down, you know. The first one's too hard, the second's too soft. The third one, though, that little chair, was just right. She sat down and then crack! She fell off. Pieces of that chair flew everywhere. You better pick it up, Goldie. But Goldie just got back up and she went upstairs. Goldilocks, you're such a naughty girl. Help me sing, everybody. Goldilocks and the three bears. Come on, everybody, help me now. Goldilocks and the three bears. Well, upstairs, Goldie saw 3 beds lying there. Well, she was tired. She had to lay down and try those beds, you know. Well, the first one's too hard. The second's too soft. The third one, though, that little bed, it was just right. She lay down. She nodded off. She never even heard those bears come home. Grrr! The bear said, "What's this mess? Look, we're not alone. Help me sing, Goldilocks and the three bears." Come on, a little louder, go. Goldilocks and the three bears. Well, oh, it's a little girl and she's still there. Well, Goldie woke up. She said, "Oh no, I better make it right before I go." Before the bears knew what happened, she cleaned up that mess, all of it. Clean as when she found it, more or less. All right, last time, help me. Goldilocks and the three bears. Come on, let's go. Goldilocks and the three bears. Well, Goldie made things right, then she got out of there. Yeah, Goldie made things right, then she got out of there. Oh, Goldilocks. Did you notice I put a slightly different ending? Wow, look at all these people listening. That's so awesome. Let me see. We're going to start with Freddie. Hi, Freddie. Daphne is listening. Madison and Aaron. I'm so glad you're with me. Wow, what a list. Let me see. There's Trenton and another Madison. 2 Madisons. I am extra lucky tonight. Let me see. Sarah, Araya, Tessa, Miles, and it says Renee there too. All of you guys, I am so pleased you're listening. I hope you're helping me out singing. Let me see how Levi and Jonah and Rebecca, Janie Peterson. Hey, Janie Peterson, same name as me. And Miss Christine from the Growing Generations Child Care. Hey, Christine, glad you could join me. Well, Terica is here tonight as a helper. And she asked if I would please sing this song. Now, I haven't sang it for a long time, and I hadn't planned on doing it, but I'm going to do it for you anyway. And if anybody knows it, you can help me out. It's called The Song That Never Ends. Ready? Here we go. This is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. Oh no, this is going to be stuck in my head. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. Well, Well, thanks, Terica. Now I have a song I'm going to sing all the way back to Green Bay. Well, let's do a different one right away, okay? So let's see. I think I would like to do a little song right now about working and living in a fire station and, oh boy, riding that fire truck. And it's got some parts for you, so listen up. Get ready. Here we go. What? This is the song that never ends. What? It goes on and on, my friends. This is not right. Some people... I just remembered something. Song that never ends is my guitar's favorite song. Once it starts playing it, it never wants to stop. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it forever. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the guitar so it stops. I'm sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I have to talk to the guitar just for a second. Now, guitar, these kids out here do not want to hear the same song twice in a row. They want to hear new stuff, new music. So we're gonna do something different, all right? I'm sorry, boys and girls. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna try a song that's totally different. It wasn't sound anything like that, okay? It's called The Cat Came Back. So some of you would know this one, all right? Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna need some meowing on this one, all right? What? Oh no! This is the song that never ends. It goes on and on. All right, okay. This obviously is not gonna work. I'm gonna take this guitar. I'm putting you on a time out. We're gonna put this guitar down. Hold on. I'm gonna play the banjo. Luckily, I brought it along, okay? I'll show you my banjo. Looks like this, and it sounds like this. And I love playing the old songs everybody knows when I play the banjo. So everybody, help me as we sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Get ready! This is the song that never ends. Not you! It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it for... Okay, all right, going to stop this banjo. This banjo is in on the bad surprise for me. We're gonna put it away. I'm not sure what to do, boys and girls, but, wait. I have an idea. Hold on. I am so glad I brought my electric guitar with me. I only use the electric guitar when I play rock and roll. So we're gonna do that. So let me see. Let's change the whole kind of show we're doing here. We're going to do a song called Rock, Rock, Rockin' at the Library. Are you ready, boys and girls? Go! What? This is the song that never ends. It goes on and not you too. Let's just finish and sing along. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. I give up. I'm just gonna put all the instruments away. Guitar, I don't believe it. Okay. So here's what we do in a situation like this. Everybody take your hands, okay? Take both of them like this. And you're gonna slap them on your leg, on your knee, or on the table, whatever you have in front of you. And we're gonna do this. All right? Do it with me. And whenever I say, it's just not fair, I need you to say it with me. Ready? Nobody ever listens to me. It's just not fair. Toys and treats should all be free. It's just not fair. All I want is pop and chips, candy and cake and chocolate dips. Let me make the shopping trips. It's just not fair. I gotta take a bath more than once a year. It's just not fair. My dirty clothes all disappear. It's just not fair. They brush my teeth, they comb my hair. I'm wearing clothes I cannot bear. I even gotta wear clean underwear. It's just not fair. I shouldn't have to clean my room. It's just not fair. Or learn to use a mop and broom. It's just not fair. The floor's the place for things to be, with clothing piled up to my knees. Garbage dumps appeal to me. Just not fair. Whoa. We don't, nobody ever lets us play. It's just not fair. We want parties every day. It's just not fair. With kids coming through the door, piling presents on the floor. It's not enough. We want some more. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. No, it's not. Thanks for helping me with that, everybody. Well, imagine your story, the theme this summer. It means a lot of things to me. Because when I read a book, it's like a little movie in my head. And I imagine it so clearly. That's why I love reading. I've always loved coming to the library and checking out new stories. Right now, I'm going to show you a little bit of what reading stories has kind of done for me. It's made me want to write songs that are stories. So I'm going to do a little story song for you right now. It's about a kid and his dad. And I have to go get this music turned on. And the dad is a big-time fisherman. And hold on. They're going fishing together for the very first time. This is called Fishing with Dad. See, all set here. Well, I wake up early on a Saturday, not to watch TV and not to play. I'm gonna have more fun than I've ever had. Today's the day I'm going fishing with Dad. We grab our hats and our fishing poles. We head on down to the fishing hole. Dad's gonna teach me everything he knows. Hurry up, Dad, come on, let's go. We'll be sitting by the water, talking to each other, waiting for a fish to bite. And if I catch a big one, and if I can keep him, I'm gonna bring him home tonight. I'm going fishing, fishing with Dad. I'm going fishing, fishing with Dad. I'm going fishing, fishing with Dad. I'm going fishing. I'm fishing with Dad. When it comes to fishing, my dad's the best. He's got hooks and lures and all the rest. He's always talking about what he's caught. Just ask him, how many fish, Dad? He'll say a lot. Son, to be a good fisherman takes years and years. If you don't catch one, I don't want any tears. Watch me close. I'll show you what to do. And someday, you'll be a good fisherman too. Sitting by the water, talking to each other, waiting for a fish to bite. And if I catch a big one, and if I can keep him, I'm gonna bring him home tonight. I'm going fishing, fishing with Dad. I'm going fishing, fishing with Dad. I'm going fishing, fishing with Dad. I'm going fishing. Let's see if this fish has any other hidden talents. Ooh, he does. He plays the saxophone. And he practices. Well, it didn't quite turn out. Yeah, take a bow like Dad had thought. You'll never guess just what we caught. By the time that day was through, I caught 6 big fish, and Dad caught none. Grab our hats, and we headed on home. Dad tried to figure out what went wrong. I said, don't worry, Dad, wait and see. Next time, I'm taking you fishing with me. Dad, to be a good fisherman takes years and years. If you don't catch one, I don't want any tears. Just watch me close, Dad. I'll show you what to do. And someday, you'll be a good fisherman too. Sitting by the water, talking to each other, waiting for a fish to bite. And if I catch a big one, and if I can keep him, I'm gonna bring him home tonight. I'm going fishing, fishing with Dad. I'm going fishing with Dad. I'm going fishing with Dad. I'm going fishing. I'm fishing with Dad. Hey, thanks for all your help on that. Is that right? All right. Well, I hope you like that story, and I hope you like fishing, because I have another story about the great outdoors, another story song. And this is for any of you who like camping. Now, camping, I don't know if this summer camping is helping very much. Oh, I got to stop the show. We have some new listeners out there. Michael. Hey, Michael. Hayden, it's good to see you. And how about Preston? Thank you for joining us, you three. You're just in time for us to go camping. So we're going to go camping, a little camping trip. This story also is about a dad and a kid. I guess I write a lot of songs about dads because I'm a dad. What can I say? And also, Father's Day was not too long ago. So here's a camping trip. And they're going camping. And Dad brought along a big bag of stuff that he brought along so they would have everything they need. I need your help, okay? If I say these words, a picnic lunch, I need everybody to go, mm-mm. So let's try that together. A picnic lunch, mm-mm. Awesome. If I say a sleeping tent, I need you to give me a snore. Kind of like Goldilocks when she's in that little bed. If I say a log for the fire, I need you to saw the log. Zzz, zzz. Log for the fire. Zzz, zzz. If I say a grizzly bear, give me a roar. And if I say a river to fish in, splash the water. All right? So if you remember all those parts, I think I remember all mine. We're going camping, fiddle-dee-dee, walking in the woods so merrily. Our bag is packed most carefully with a picnic lunch, and that's all we need. But Dad, that is not all we need, because if we're gonna stay overnight, we gotta have a tent. And you didn't bring one. Let's go back and put a tent in that bag. We're going camping, fiddle-dee-dee, walking in the woods so merrily. We open our bag is packed most carefully with a sleeping tent and a picnic lunch, and that's all we need. But Dad, that still isn't all we need, because if we're gonna stay overnight, we gotta have a campfire, and you have to have dry wood. It's been raining all morning. Maybe we ought to go home by the fireplace in our living room, and let's put that big old dry log into that bag. A little bit heavy, I know, but let's go, Dad, come on. We're going camping, fiddle-dee-dee, walking in the woods so merrily. Our bag is packed most carefully with a log for the fire, zzz, zzz, a sleeping tent, a picnic lunch, and that's all we need. But Dad, it still isn't all we need, because when it's dark and when we're in front of our tent and with that fire, I love to have scary things happen. I love being scared. Scary stories. I like hearing scary animals in the woods, like coyotes. Oh, it's so scary and fun. But I haven't seen any scary animals. I saw a chipmunk. That wasn't very scary. We saw a turtle. That wasn't scary. We saw that deer. It wasn't very scary. Maybe we better go home, Dad. Let's go back and let's go over to the zoo. And we'll go to the zoo and we'll borrow a grizzly bear. Yeah, we can take that grizzly bear. You can put that bag over the top of that bear, I'll bet. But Dad, you look kind of scared. You look kind of bent, like you're white. Dad, let's go back to the zoo. Let's get that bear. We're going camping, fiddle-dee-dee, walking in the woods merrily. Our bag is packed most carefully with a grizzly bear. Roar! A log for the fire. Zzz, a sleeping tent. And a picnic lunch. And that's all we need. Let's see, we have this, we have that. Oh, there's one more thing. In the morning when we wake up, I like to go fishing. You know I like fishing. I haven't seen a lake. I haven't seen a river. Maybe we should go back home. There's that little creek by our house, and bring that bag, and we'll pour part of the river into that bag. I know it would work. It says waterproof right on the side. So let's go, Dad. We're going camping, fiddle-dee-dee, walking in the woods so merrily. Our bag is packed most carefully with a river to fish. Splash, splash, a grizzly bear, roar. A log for the fire, zzz, a sleeping tent, and a picnic lunch. And that's all we need. Dad, thanks for bringing everything along. This pitch pick camping trip was so much fun. But Dad, you're walking kind of bent over, like your back is hurting. The bag was pretty heavy, huh? Well, thanks for bringing it all. It was lots of fun. We're headed home now, fiddle-dee-dee. We open up the door so wearily. We open our bag most carefully. And we pull out a river to fish. Splash, splash, a grizzly bear, roar. A log for the fire, zzz, a sleeping tent, and a picnic lunch. Now Dad's going to bed, 'cause that's all Dad needs. Well, thanks for coming with me on those outdoor activity songs. Well, you know what we have to do right here? We need to rock and roll a little bit. Okay, so I need everybody to help me on this. This is for all you readers out there, and I hope you're using a lot of your summertime to do some reading. It's a good time. Let me tune my guitar before we do much rock and roll here. There's the one. All right, this is for all you reading rock stars, and what I need you to say is this: reading rock stars. Let me hear you, everybody, right now. Go, reading rock stars. Every time I say it, you say it with me, all right? Oh, well, it's time to start the show now, because we all are reading rock stars. The library's where we go now, when we all are reading rock stars. Everybody now clap your hands. Keep it going. Everybody clap your hands now. Let me see you clapping your hands. Everybody stop clapping hands now. We never worry about the big words, because we all are been reading rock stars. We're good at sounding out the big words, because we all are reading rock stars. Everybody put your arms in the air, back and forth, keep it going. Arms in the air now, come on. Arms in the air. Everybody put them back down now. We used to read just books with pictures, and we all were reading rock stars. Now we read books that have chapters, and we're reading rock stars. Everybody stand up. And I don't care if it's big or if it's little, but I want to see everybody do some dancing. We're gonna twist and shout. Come on, everybody, twist and shout now. Little bigger, twist and shout. Everybody take your air guitars out. Play them with me, play those guitars in the air for all the readers everywhere. Everybody join the band of readers across the land. We'll read 1,000 books or more, because we all are reading rock stars. That's what summertime is for, when we all are reading rock stars. Everybody now clap your hands. Everybody arms in the air. Everybody twist and shout. Everybody stop doing everything. Don't do anything. I want to hear you. I want to hear you loud. I want to hear you proud. I want to hear you say reading rock stars. Oh, do it bigger though. Reading rock stars. Oh, do it louder though. Reading rock stars. Thank you, all you reading rock stars. Well, listen, I'm surrounded by so many great books. Let me go choose one here. One of my favorites is sitting right over here. Loved this book for many years. It's called Where the Sidewalk Ends, you might have read this one. It's full of awesome stories. In fact, they're kind of like modern day fairy tales. They're funny and they're silly and have great characters. It's a great book for parents to read to the young ones too. We're gonna act out a story here for this. And before we act out the story, I want to say hi to some more kids who just joined us. Abby. Hello, Abby. How about Emma? It's good to see you, Emma. And Nikolai. Nikolai, thanks for coming to this show tonight. There's a story in this book, Where the Sidewalk Ends. It's called The Farmer and the Queen. And we're going to do that story right now. I will be the farmer. I need you to be the animals who live on my farm. So, here's what we need. First, the dogs. Fold your arms like this, and you're going to be the barnyard dogs laying around the barnyard. And you're going to say, bow, 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 bow. Just like that. Can we do it? Go! Bow, 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 bow. Next, we're going to be the owls. You put your wings on your sides, and you make big round owl eyes and go, hoo, hoo, or hoo, 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 like that. Next, you're going to be the wren. The wren has little wings. It's like a little sparrow, little bird. Put your wings like this and go cheep, 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 cheep. Just like that. Next, I need the horse. He does two things. And neigh. Good, just like that. Last thing we need is the sheep. Now, the sheep are woolly, right? And they stand on four little legs. And on their feet, they have, instead of feet, they have what you call hooves, like cows have. So take your hooves, put them up over your woolly shoulders, and loudly go, bah! All right, and do that one loud. This is a story called The Farmer and the Queen. It's a very important day. The Queen is going to pass our farm today. Here we go. She's coming, the farmer said to the owl. What should I do? Should I bow when she comes? Should I twiddle my thumbs? The owls on the farm said, help me, owls. Who? Well, the queen, the royal queen, she's passing our farm today. Should I salute? He asked the horse. But the horse said, nay, nay. Well, then should I give her a gift? He asked the wren. A present for her to keep? I could give her an egg, or a peach, or maybe an ear of corn. But the wren said, cheap, 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 too cheap, cheap, cheap. Well, then should I curtsy, or should I cheer? Here comes her carriage now. What should I do? He asked the dog. And the dog on the farm, they said, bow, 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 bow. And so he did bow, and so that queen passed, tra-la-la-la-la. She smiled, she smiled, she smiled, he told the sheep. But the sheep, all he said was, bah! And that's the end. Good job, everybody. Thanks for helping me out. That story and a whole bunch more are in this book. It's waiting here for you to check it out. Hey, Hunter. Thanks for joining us, Hunter. Good to hear you. Good to see you. Check out this book, Hunter. Well, let's see here. You know, when I write a story song like those camping ones, the fishing one that we did, I think of a story first, and I imagine it. So this theme this summer, Imagine Your Story, kind of fits what I do. I think of it like a little movie in my head, and I think of the whole thing, and then I think of words that I can describe what I'm picturing. So I thought I would try something very different with you right now, something I haven't really done in a show before. I'm going to play a song for you, and I'm going to draw what I picture in my head, okay? So you can kind of see what I'm thinking as I'm coming up with the idea for a song. So this is a story about a kid named Alex. Alex has a band. The song is called Alexander's Bedtime Band because Alex, every night at bedtime, pretends he's in a rock and roll band. Now, Alex could be 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years old, anywhere in there. You imagine it. It's your story, too. He has a stuffed dragon that looks a lot like this one. And he pretends that the dragon is in the band. He pretends that the dragon plays the piano in the band. And he breathes fire out while he plays. And he has a teddy bear. I don't have the teddy bear with me, but You know teddy bears. He had a teddy bear. He puts the teddy bear over here and pretends the teddy bear plays the electric bass guitar. It has a low voice. And he has a real live dog whose name is Joe. And he pretends that Joe is in the band. You see, Joe has a waggly tail, like a lot of dogs do. And he pretends that Joe is the drummer in the band, hitting the drums with his tail. All right, so that's the story I thought I had. And so I'm gonna play it. Your job is to listen to it so you kind of can follow what the story is. I'll try to do my best to draw it for you, okay? So I have to go get my thing to draw on, so stick around as I go get it here. And I'm gonna try to put this so that I can draw and you can kind of see it, all right? So hang on, everybody. We're gonna start the song up here so you can hear what it sounds like. There was a boy named Alex P. who ever since the age of 3, he never cared if his mom stopped and said, "Pick up your toys, it's time for bed." Before his dad turned out the light, his dog came in, "Hey, Joe," and curled up tight. Oh. His teddy bear and a stuffed dragon were in his bed like every night. And just before he closed his eyes, Alex would take those cuddly guys. He would pretend they all had instruments and they could sing and harmonize. The teddy bear would play the bass. It sounded low, it set the pace. And all the while that bear was playing, he had a smile upon his face. And just how he does it, no one knows. But that dragon plays the piano. And as he plays, he breathes out fire until those keys begin to glow. And they would all play along. They all joined in that bedtime song. It sounded good. It sounded grand. It's Alexander's bedtime band. One night the dog raised up its head and thumped its tail up on the bed. And just like that, he became the drummer of the band. At least that's what Alex said. When Alex plays his toy guitar, hang on no matter where you are. The bear and dragon both agree that he sounds like a music star. And they would all play along. They all joined in that bedtime song. It sounded good. It sounded grand. It's Alexander's bedtime band. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on the bass guitar, I want to introduce Teddy the Bear. Play it, Teddy. And on the piano, it's Smokey the Dragon. Smoking. And on the drums, it's my good dog Joe. And on guitar, I'm Alex. And I'm the leader of the band. Play it, band. Alexander's bedtime Well, that's kind of what I pictured when I wrote that song. So hold on here and grab something. Let's see, what do I need here? Well, I think it's about time. Hold on, I'm going to find my guitar amongst everything here. To do the granddaddy of all story songs that I know how to play. And I bet a lot of you know this, and if you do, please help me sing. Or maybe I should say, help me meow. Because this is a story about a man who owns a cat. It's a regular kind of cat and it's a regular kind of man, but this man does not want to own a cat. I don't know why he does. All he does is tries to send it far away. He never tries to hurt it. He just tries to send it away. But the cat is tricky and the cat is wise. Somehow, the cat always comes back. So everybody please give me a cat meow. Meow, right there. Well, Mr. Johnson had troubles of his own. He had a yellow cat that wouldn't leave his home. He tried to send the cat away. He gave it to a man going far away. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. I thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away. Give me another cat meow. Meow. Good job. Well, he gave it to a man going up in a balloon. Then he said, hey, take that cat to the moon. The balloon crashed down 90 miles away. Where the man is now, I dare not say. But that cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. I thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away. Give me a really big meow. Well, we put him on a rocket ship bound for Mars. For 40 days and nights, it zoomed up to the stars. It crashed into an asteroid in the middle of space. Pieces floated everywhere and left no trace. But if you know what happened, help me sing. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. I thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away. Give me a little cat meow. Well, old Mr. Johnson thought he had the perfect plan. He put the cat on a ship and he sent him to Japan. The ship sailed straight into a nasty hurricane. Soon there was nothing left but wind and rain. But if you know what happened, help me sing. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. I thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away. Give me a giant cat meow. There you go. Well, once he gave it to a crazy scientist. He took the cat and put him in a time machine with a small rat. He sent them back 1,000,000 years to the dinosaurs and the apes. We're here for good, the old rat said. There's no possible escape. But if you know what happened, help me sing one last time. But that cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. I thought he was a goner. The cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away. Give me a little cat meow. Give me a bigger cat meow. Give me a big one now. All right, that's called The Cat Came Back. Hey, well, what do you know? My wife is watching. That's awesome. Hey, Janet, way up in Green Bay. Well, everybody, it's about time for me to end the show. Let me see. Oh, I want to thank somebody, though, and that is the person who sponsored this show with me tonight. And I want to be sure I get it right, so I'm going to read the name. This is Shannon M. Wink of American Family Insurance. thank you, Mr. Wink, for sponsoring me tonight. It really meant a lot for me to be able to do this show. And it's fun for me to be able to come to West Bend and perform. This summer has been pretty weird, but it's really nice to be here in this library that I've been at so many times before. So thank you to Terica, your librarian here. She's over there. Thanks for having me. And this is going to be on what channel can people watch this on later on?
698, 697.
698 and 697 this will be on also later on. But I think it'll be on the Facebook page for the West Bend Community Memorial Library for a few days. So check it out either place, okay? Well, listen, before I let you go, I have to do a song with reading about you. It's the rules. So we're going to do this one, my favorite reading song I've ever written. It's called I'm Gonna Read a Book Today. And I need you to sing this. I'm gonna read a book today. Could I hear you do it with me? Go. I'm gonna read a book today. And how it works is I sing, what's a good thing to do on a rainy day? You go, I'm gonna read a book today. When it's too cold to go outside and play, I'm gonna read a book today. That's how it goes. Oh, the other important part though, take your hand like this, make a fist. You're gonna punch it straight up and you're gonna shout, read! As big and loud as you can. Get ready, practice, go, read! Yeah, but when we do it, when we're really singing it, I'm playing my guitar, so I can't stop and do this too. So I'm gonna just give you a signal. I will give you a signal that looks like this. What you gonna do? And I'll swing the guitar at you like that. All right, so when I swing it, that is when you go read. So let's practice. We're gonna do it twice in a row. What you gonna do? Read. What you gonna do? Read. Awesome, just like that. So put your hands away. We're gonna do the singing part first. What's a good thing to do on a rainy day? Sing it. I'm gonna read a book today. Or when it's too cold, go outside and play. I'm gonna read a book today. What can take you to a world of make-believe? I'm gonna read a book today. Where starships fly and dinosaurs breathe. I'm gonna read a book today. Here we go. Oh, what you gonna do? Read. What you gonna do? Read. Read a little every day. Just you do the read. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Get smarter every single page. How you gonna learn about the people from long ago? I'm gonna read a book today. Or how the Packers made it to the Super Bowl. I'm gonna read a book today. What can give you goosebumps or fill you with fright? I'm gonna read a book today. Where is a story that's full of delight? I'm gonna read a book today. Oh, what you gonna do? Read. What you gonna do? Read a little every day. Oh, you can be louder. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's easier with every page. Instead of turning on my TV set, I'm gonna read a book today. The further you read, the more exciting it gets. I'm gonna read a book today. Now we have to end my show. And the way we're gonna end it is, we're gonna sing, I'm gonna read a book today. Quieter, 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 until it disappears. And that'll be the end. Let's go. I'm gonna read a book today. Quieter. I'm gonna read a book today. Smaller. I'm gonna read a book really soft. I'm gonna read a book today. You know what? I didn't like that ending, not one bit. Let's do this. Let's go quiet, louder, louder, really loud, and we'll finish with one big giant read at the end, all right? So let's do that. Start small. I'm gonna read a book today. I'm gonna read a book today. Bigger. I'm gonna read even bigger. I'm gonna read a book. Here we go. What you gonna do? Read. So I hope you all go out and do that. There's a ton of books here waiting for at the West Bend Community Memorial Library. Come here and check them out, and then check them out. Everybody, have a great day, and thank you for listening and for reading. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.